Hi guys, DN Neo here, and we are back with Project Spotlight. And as I said in the last video, the very special video where we had the dynamic duo, they are back, and this part is going to be kind of a bit more fun, a bit more kind of Q&A. They can ask me questions, I'll be asking them questions. Yeah, if you two want to say hi and we can get this thing going.
Hiya.
Hi.
Okay, so just so that it's fair, because I know, guys, I know you'll be badgering me in the comments. You two can have the first question. Just so that it's fair. Just so that it's fair.
Oh, all these list of questions.
Yeah,
oh,
I know, I know. I'm dreading this.
Alright, what is your favourite game of all time?
Do you mean content-wise or just in general?
Just in general.
In general. My favourite game, as people know on my channel, I am a Dragon Ball Z nut. And not because it's the most beautiful, not because it's the most technical game, but the thing that gets me happy, the thing that I'm hoping we will get a remaster or a number 4 of, is Budokai Tenkaichi 3, obviously Dragon Ball Z. It's a thing that the fans have wanted for so long, and I'm always hoping, maybe one day we'll get it, but yeah, I think that would have to be my favourite, and that was on the PS2, so...
Nice one.
Yeah. Going back a little bit, but... Alright, Sparrowhide, Little Miss Trouble, earn your nickname, come on, what have you got for me?
Oh, I was thinking, what made you think about doing Project Spotlight?
Yeah, so this is quite interesting. I'll keep it a bit condensed, but for people who have been around my content for a while, they know that I float around a lot. I try and support as many different people as I can without burning myself out. And this, I don't know, I just thought, when I came back, I had a different mindset. I had a different, just a different way of looking at things, and I really wanted to kind of go and just do stuff that I've always wanted to do. I kind of thought, hey, if this fails and this is my last shot, then I'm just gonna do what I love. And this, I not specifically Project Spotlight, but I just had kind of this vision of getting people and talking about them and trying to get the love there. And I've done that since day one, so I guess this was kind of always in the making. I didn't quite know what the setup would be or how it would turn out. So yeah, I guess that's Project Spotlight in a nutshell, I guess. So. So, for you two... No, so I have a very easy question, So, what I wanted to know from both of you, we've kind of touched in the first part about how you pick your games, but what I wanted to know from both of you is, where do you see content going? Do you think, or where do you see in your individual contents going? Do you think it will be more walkthrough based and playthroughs, or do you think the online games and kind of just the it's everlasting and it doesn't really stop? Do you think that they're gonna kind of take over a little bit, or do you think there's always going to be a place for walkthroughs and playthroughs?
I mean, for me, with like the games that I play, I do play some games with Drave when we're not together, and then I also play some other games with some other friends.
Yeah.
So I'll always be up for that if they are, or if they ask if like one of the days they want, like they ask me to join in. So yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I'm up for that, no worries. And then when it's just me streaming on my own, then that's when I would stream games where it's just the story or the campaign or whatever you want to call it. And with any like side missions, that I wouldn't bother to do that, because I know maybe a lot of people think you don't really need to show the side missions really, so they just want to see the main story.
Yeah, it can bog it down a little bit. I can see
that, but I'll continue with doing it that way.
Yeah, that's a good mix. That's a good mix. I'm definitely seeing a line in the sand with so many channels now where they're either they're doing the walkthroughs or they're doing the online. So I think the combination of the two, it's awesome. And Drave, for yourself, do you think that one day you'll only do one, or do you think you'll keep the mix?
I like the mix because it's always good to have a variety.
Yeah.
If you do the one side or the other side, then it's just going to get. It's just going to get. I can't remember.
Confusing.
So it's always good to. Well, it's good to have a variety. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to get stuck with like just doing the same thing over and over again.
Get bored.
You're going to get bored. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's always good. It's good to have more of a broad look of what of what's available. I mean, I'm always
it's
up
good
for
to keep the machine going.
Yeah, to get it more. It keeps you going. It keeps you want to come back for more because there's more of a variety out there. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just sticking to one.
Okay. Bit of a more fun question now. Sparrow, if you could be any hero or villain in the Marvel Universe, who would you be? And Drave, if you could be any hero or villain in the DC Universe, who would you be?
Why am I not surprised you're going to say DC to me? I'm sorry, I had to just say that.
Oh, Marvel.
You want to go first, or shall I?
You go first.
Does it have to be one, or can I pick more than one?
No, you can only pick one. Whether it's hero or villain, it doesn't matter, but you can only pick one.
Oh, God. There's one hero and one villain I do like, but I like it for different reasons, that's the thing. You know what I mean? I suppose, alright, I'll say Batman. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, he's Batman. For obvious reasons.
Yes.
You know, he what I like about Batman, not because he's got the voice.
Yeah.
The uniqueness of Batman is because he's not a superhero. He relies on gadgets. He's a vigilante, yeah. He relies on gadgets. He can't fly. He ain't super strong. He's not from another planet. You know, he has weaknesses. He gets hurt. He gets bruised.
I agree.
He comes back for more. He trains for what he went through. Do you know what I mean? He is a human being who's been through a lot, like any other person, and that's what I like about him. He's come. All right. All that money he's got, lovely, but he's lost a lot.
Well, you can have all the money, but that doesn't mean that...
That doesn't solve everything, no.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to go out and do the right thing, or that you're going to have the the physicality or the mindset to do the right thing. And Sparrow. What would be the one character you would be? Hero or villain in the Marvel universe?
I don't know. Maybe Wanda.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
I like the powers that she uses, and I like the way she dresses as well.
Yeah.
And in some way, she kind of reminds me of myself.
Ah, interesting. Okay. Right, okay, you two. Hit me with your next question, then.
Alright. There was a question I was going to ask you.
Okay.
Alright, whether you're going to answer this or not, I don't know, but anyway, I'm going to ask you anyway.
Okay.
Has there ever been a game in a storyline that has made you cry?
Many times. Many times it has been caught on camera. I think one of the last games I actually did on Twitch when I was still over there, Kingdom Hearts. I wept like a little baby, and I am not afraid to admit that. I am an emotional wreck when I am playing a game. I think that was the last game that I was playing on camera that, like, you could see the tears and you could, like, hear it in my voice. And that was an emotional one. I really enjoyed that game. Maybe I'll bring it to YouTube, we'll see. Yeah, I am a wet baby when it comes down to storylines and games. Yeah.
Okay, cool, nice one.
And Sparrow, your question?
So when you was over on Twitch,
Yep.
and you were streaming, what made you get into streaming?
Do you mean specifically on Twitch?
Yeah.
Well, a bit of a sore subject. So, essentially, when all the stuff first hit YouTube, I quit. I did a very angry stream, and a lot of channels were getting purged. And I spent quite a lot of time in my depression. I wasn't very well. And a friend at the time said, hey, do Twitch. I know it's not the same, but you've done streaming before. Try Twitch. And that was kind of it. If it wasn't for YouTube, shall we say, doing what they did, don't particularly want to get into it. But yeah, I would have never gone over to Twitch, because on YouTube, of course, you can stream and you can do videos. So I had no real reason or motivation to go over to Twitch. So it's actually strangely thanks to YouTube, but in kind of a negative way. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun over there. Yeah, it was really cool. So okay, so question for you two. I love questions like this.
I love it when you giggle like that.
It's fine, it's not evil, I promise. So, out of the games you've played, if you were to get stuck in a game in that universe, what game would you want to be stuck in?
You mean for real, or to play?
Yeah, like, no, if you got, like, teleported off to that universe, if you were in that game, you're in it, you're living it, you're doing it, what game would you want to be teleported to or transported to?
I would probably say maybe one of the Lego games.
Is that because of the respawn, Sparrow, by any chance?
The Respawn and the Chinese.
And oh god, the shinies, yes, of course,
gotta
the
have the
shinies.
shenanigans.
Yes, I could see you living in a Lego world. I could see that. I could see that. Funny, I think you'd fit very well in there. I could see that. And Drave for yourself?
Oh my god. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like
the
any
forest.
game, not even a game that you've done for content, but just any game.
I wouldn't say the forest because I don't want to have neighbours with monsters. No way. If it was like real neighbours, I'd say yeah. I'll go, hey neighbour, I'm just building in the woods here next to you. I wonder if that's alright.
So what would it be then?
Oh God, it's a really hard question. I'll probably have to say. You know what? I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to probably say I want to live in the Avengers world.
Avengers world. That'd be pretty cool.
Why not?
A lot of danger,
that.
but I think that'd be a lot really
danger,
fun.
But you got your team with you. You know.
Yeah.
Live in the Avengers campus. Get a bit of training going. You know, as you do in the holographic training.
Yeah. I could
Build
see
yourself
that.
up. Why not?
I could see Sparrow living in the Lego world, and I could see you living in the Marvel world. I could see that. I could see that. Okay, so over to you two.
Oh god, are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, this might be a hard one, I don't know, but I'm going to give it a go.
Okay.
Right, what game did you think you would hate, but ended up liking?
Oh, see, that's difficult because usually when I buy a game, I pretty much know. I'll tweak it a little bit just because I don't think I've ever bought a game that I've hated, but I'll say a game that I loved more than I thought I would.
Yeah, that's right.
And that was the Amazing Spider-Man. I loved that game. I had a few gripes with it, with the story, just because I'm a Marvel buff, but just the game and seeing the evolution of the Spider-Man games, I just thought was phenomenal. That's a game that comes to mind. I know when I was obsessed with it, Dead by Daylight, I mean, that was a game that just captured me. I was like, finally a horror game, but you actually get to play as the killer. I mean, that's, you know, if you're watching horror movies, you don't always think of yourself as the survivor. You actually want to, you know, be the killer and get involved in it. So I think that was a really cool game. I'm trying to think. What other games? Yeah, I'll say those two for now. I may think of another one. But yeah, that those two games kind of come to mind, kind of in my head, and stick out. So yeah.
Oh, nice one.
And Sparrow.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Just look at questions.
Yeah. So, going to yourself, can you give us a random fact about yourself?
A random fact about myself. Oh god, that could be anything. A random fact about myself. Ooh. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. This is hard because it's trying to pick one. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I used to, at one part of my life, I used to, when I was younger, I used to go to Scotland for holidays and stuff. Scotland, I absolutely love Scotland. Bit weird and out there, but I absolutely love Scotland, and just certain places that you can just go, and I don't know, it gets your imagination firing, it gets you, it gets you thinking, and I don't know, Scotland is a very magical place of making you feel small, I think. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing sometimes. So yeah, that's random fact, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. They were good. All right, I'll let you two ask another question. That was good. I like that.
So many questions.
I feel like they're trying to catch me out now, guys. I feel like they're trying. This is good.
Well, you did ask a question. We said to ask the right question, so we're doing it. So here we go. Other than your PS4, what other consoles do you miss?
Do I miss?
Yeah.
Well, I have a Nintendo 64, I have a Switch, I have a PS2, I have an Xbox. I'm gonna say a PS2 just because mine's busted at the moment, so I do want to replace that at some point.
Okay.
And the N64 glitches quite a bit. I don't know quite what's up with it. Like, it's kind of, some days it will play and some days it kind of won't. But yeah, I'd want to replace my PS2 because I do have, going back, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. So I'd love to spend a few hours or days bashing on that game and playing it again. So yeah, probably a replacement for my PS2. So.
Okay, cool.
And Sparrow?
What makes you unique?
I don't know. I know with content, I've been called out a few times for this, and it's the fact that I don't toe any line. I'll say what's on my mind. I'll say if a game is rubbish. I won't care whether it's AAA, whether people are loving it, you know, and sometimes months later the game will die and I'll go, well, yeah, I saw that from a mile away. I don't tend to go with trends. I tend to kind of look at things a bit more objectively and kind of go, well, that's just a copy of that. And I guess, I don't know, I guess a lot of people don't like that, but I'm always trying to look for a new exciting thing, and I guess my creativity as well. I'm never just trying to play a video game on the internet. I'm trying to do something with it, or like Project Spotlight, trying to create something a bit unique and throw it out there, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you gotta take the chances, and you gotta you gotta do that. So okay, my turn. Okay, so okay, so in an ideal world with your streams, where is your target? Is it followers? Is it subscribers? Is it just having people in your streams? Like, what's the point where you wouldn't stop, but you'd go, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm okay with this, actually. I'm happy now. I can, anything else is just a bonus. Like, where is your kind of you've made it sort of thing, realistically?
In my opinion, I'm not worried about which partners.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong, being a partner will be an absolute bonus.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, it's a difficult target for what they want you to get, or how, from how,
yeah,
in my level of when I play games and how I play games.
Yeah.
But being an affiliate is, well, that is a great goal. That is a great achievement.
Yeah.
And any further than that is an absolute bonus, as I just said. But being an affiliate is, I'm just happy with that.
Okay. So you're kind of just in your own space. You're there, and you're just kind of living it.
Yeah. I mean, I stream when I can, obviously, but being an affiliate is, that's an achievement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with that level.
Yeah.
But I'm just grateful to get that far. I never ever thought I'd ever get that far. I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm not. I really am not.
Yeah.
This is just me talking.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Affiliate is great. That's what I've always wanted.
Yeah.
Being a partner, it's just a bonus, but I can't see that.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't think I'll get that level. But I mean, I am happy at the level I'm at. I'm happy with the people that I've been getting in.
Makes sense.
I'm happy with the little group that I've found. I mean, I'm not going to speak on behalf of Sparrow as well, but I'm sure she'll probably agree with me anyway. But I mean, I'm happy with the people I've met and formed, and it's been growing, that little group since. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since that little group, they've been most of them have come into my streams, and to me that is just great, And wherever they do, whether it's a sub, it's whatever it is, I'm always thankful. I'm never. It's always appreciated, but I never expect it.
Yeah, you just kind of there for the enjoyment and being part of it, and
yeah. So
that sounds good.
Me.
Yeah. And Sparrow?
Well, for me, I'm happy where I am at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll always be happy thinking about what I've done. So I've gained a relationship out of the streaming.
Yeah.
I've gained a Twitch family out of the streaming. Yeah, okay, I'm a Twitch affiliate, but I'm happy with that. That's a really big achievement for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, go more than that, because that's just right for me as well.
Yeah.
And I just like how people just come in, have a laugh, banter, and joke, and so yeah, okay, get follows, subs, beats, but I'm like, yeah, thank you so much, because it's just an honour, and I'm like, I don't expect it as well, like Drave don't.
Yeah.
But to me, that's a bonus. I was like, I must be doing something right for having these follows and the subs and the bits. So it just makes me happy that I'm doing something right in my life.
Yeah.
Especially gaining a relationship out of it as well.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, we're about to wrap this up. We're coming up to the 30-minute mark, but you two, you've been amazing guests. Thank you so much. And I'm going to give you one last question each. Make it good ones, and then we're going to wrap up.
Oh, blimey. Alright. I'm gonna give you a really simple one, because I think I know what your answer is gonna be anyway.
Okay.
It's the easy one to finish off. What is your favourite game of all time?
Of all time? Jesus. Oh God.
Wasn't easy, was it?
I don't know. I think I love games for different reasons, so I can't. I think in the moment it probably seems like it's my favourite game, but I don't know, honestly. There's a lot of games that I like. There's a lot of games that kind of touch me in different places, and you know, really get me fired up for them. But I think favourites or not favourites, it's a bit, yeah, it's all in the moment really, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know, honestly. That's yeah, sorry about that, but I don't have an answer. So I don't have an answer. You stumped me. There
you go.
But okay, Sparrow, this is it. It's all on you now. Last question.
Yeah, so, last question. What would you like to be better, or what would you like to improve at?
Being a content creator. I mean, that's all I do, right? So,
You're already awesome at that.
I get, yeah, but I always, there's always, you know, I'm never satisfied. I always want to, you know, there's always that extra bit. There's always that, it could be this. So I'm always trying to reach that. So I guess that, and also just, you know, be a better person and stuff. But I'd say be a better content creator and be better at time management, because I'm horrible at that. So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast. This was more of a fun one, but hopefully you learned about all of us, and I thought this would be really fun to do. Let me know if you want these two back on my channel, whether it's Project Spotlight or maybe some gameplay. Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below. Please do go check them out. I would be forever grateful if you could. And I will leave it up to you two to say bye or final comments or whatever you want to say.
I just want to say thank you for having us. It's been a blast.
Yeah, I've loved it.
I've enjoyed it. You know, it was a good experience, and being asked to do this is, it's great. You know, just get that word out there. You know. Right.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do that for you. And don't forget, guys, if you are going to go over to somebody's channel, put the hashtag Project Spotlight. That way they know you're coming from me. I know if this whole thing is working, and hopefully we can get a real ball rolling with this. But thank you to my guests. It's been absolutely awesome. I'm going to get the hell out of here, and I'll catch you guys whenever the next video is. Bye bye for now.